3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? Well, as you can see, the old shaggy Christmas tree we brung in, it still looks pretty rough. I mean, we're trying to put some big lights on a little tree, but it works. We got those at the dollar store. Now check this out. Actually, not the dollar store. I went to Dollar General the other day. They had these little tiny battery powered lights and these ones right here for $5. I was like, no way I'm paying that. So today we went to Rose's. I don't know if y'all have a Rose's around you, but there's a little store called Rose's. They had the exact same ones for $1.50. For the exact same ones they wanted at Dollar General, $5. I was like, you gotta be kidding. So anyway, we got those. So Thomas and Austin, if you watch this, the tree is a little better. I need to get some more decorations on there, some little, like some of them icicles or something, you know. And then we also fixed up Nini's little tree and set it up here. It's like a little metal thing. But anyway, we got that. We got these raised letters also that are pretty cool, actually. I was thinking about sticking them on the hauler and making it say Easy Boy RC down the side. Anyway, I'll get them out later. There's like 2 of every letter and 3 of the vowels, but some are messed up. I noticed, like they're stamped bad, but it don't really matter on most of them. So anyway, we're gonna do Easy Boy on the hauler down the door somehow. I was wanting to. I don't know if it'll work out for me, but I might just put them on the flatbed or something. But somehow we're gonna try to put our name on there. Maybe even paint them red and black. So before I get outside, I wanted to go out and do a little run today. Me and my wife had doctor's appointments, and then we went shopping when we got done. So I wanted to go out and hit the course, have a little fun before dark. We got a little bit of time, not much. Problem is, my heater core started leaking on my truck. Excuse me, trying to eat an orange. And I seen it leaking under my dash. I was smelling antifreeze the other day. Well, I noticed it dripping. The problem is, you got to take the entire dashboard and everything in there out on the truck I have. It's not a simple fix. And they're talking like 15 to 20 hours to change it. So, I mean, that's someone that don't know what they're doing, maybe. I don't know. That'd be me, because I ain't never did it. And I do not advise using any kind of sealer in your vehicle unless it's just has to be done. But the reason I'm using this is I've seen some pretty high praises on this one on YouTube, and I've had personal people tell me that it works. I don't know, because mine was dripping pretty good. So we're going to find out. I bypassed it the other day. I took the hose that goes to the heater core on my truck. I just looped it around and unhooked the other one so that it would still circulate through the motor. It just didn't give me no heat, you know. Problem is, I got to drive over an hour in the morning to work, and that's not going to fly. So we're going to give this thing a shot. It wasn't that huge of a leak. So I got 2 of them, even though you only really need 1. I went ahead and got 2. Alright guys, as you can see, I decided to take the Ecto for a spin today. I don't remember the last time I drove it. I think I tried to pull the sled at the tractor pull and it would not do nothing. That was on a 2S battery even, and I have a 3S in here right now, and I'll show you how fast it is in a second. Let me see. She has no pep in her step but massive torque. Again, this is a 3S battery. That's full speed. In reverse, that's full speed. So she's slow, but she'll climb. Let's go find out. I forgot about this little obstacle here I haven't barely ever used. Now it does suck when you get so used to them new brushless setups and then you go back to the 1080 even though it's so good. These Mickey Thompsons are some good tires though. You keep them dry especially, and they hook up. They don't do bad if it's a wet rock either, as long as they're not muddy. I'm gonna stay over pretty far. I do have a little bit of weight on the front tires and not the back. Also guys, if that stop leak stuff I was talking about putting in my truck, it works. I'm making a video on that. I'll be uploading it soon, but it worked so far. Knock on wood. By the time when I first started the truck on the video even, it was leaking out by the dash, pouring. A nice little drip anyway. I said, man, it's never gonna fix something like that. And by the time I took it for about a 5-mile trip, went to the dollar store, it wasn't dripping anymore. So, unless I've ran out of water or antifreeze, we'll find out when I check it later. But by the time I got home, the drip had quit. So knock on wood, it stays. Gets me through the winter, it'd be nice. But it's a heater core stop leak, but not that bars leak stuff that everybody uses. It's a newer product, and man, it did its job. I don't know how, but it did. Just like I don't know how I'm getting across this all one-handed right now. Oop, until I got right there. Forgot to straighten my boards up. We're stuck, Captain. Let's just drive off my hand now. Oops. Drag brake's not the best on this rig compared to my other trucks either, but what do you expect? Which means this is going to be interesting right here. The only reason I'm going to attempt it is because these tires are pretty dang good. She's a little touchy on 3S. I think I need to reprogram this ESC. When they're disconnected from the receivers for a while, I think they actually, ooh boy, that ain't cool. Man down, we lost all our firewood. All right, starting to get dark on me. Now the other day I come over here and we tested on these rocks with the high trail and the blazer, and I was impressed with both rigs. So let's see if we can do anything with the Ecto today. Now, this one doesn't have no wheel extensions making them stick out a little wider either. Well, neither does my blazer, but with these wheels, it is kind of a narrow truck. I have learned though, if I come up on these two bricks right here, this is my best run. Kind of going to a brushed setup though is the biggest change I got to get used to. I'm getting spoiled on the other rigs. I'm going to put a Fusion SE in just about everything. The Pro I have in the hauler is awesome. I love it. But to be honest, the SE for the money is perfect for just about any rig. Unless you're going out to do something crazy like some tractor pulls or some mud bogging where you need that big power. You go with the 1800 kV. Actually, I won the tractor pull with an 1800 kV SE on my high trail the other day. So, better pay attention to what I'm doing here. Look at that. That truck picked that whole rock up just now. Do you see that shit? She might not have wheel speed, but man, she's got torque. That's a big boulder. That ain't even just a little rock or nothing now. And it just picked it up and moved it. Man, it's chilly out here today. Nice. I've learned the trick to that one. You got to hammer down and go. Now see, it's not rolling downhill forward, but if it was up here, it would roll backwards a little bit, which means my trim is not set dead on zero, but it's okay. Works for me because works for me. Let's go ahead and try my hardest place right here, almost what I would think would be probably my most challenging spot for a lot of rigs, just to get up past this first little bit. I think with that little bit of weight in the front of this one, we might be okay. Wow. You go, girl. I was trying to rock it up that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, you go, girl. Not bad for a little one-handed rig. Here's where I gotta watch out. It don't have that steering radius I'm looking for, but it'll get there. I want to give a huge shout out to my buddy Troy Peters again. Troy's the man that sent me the Ecto along with a lot of stuff. He was the first man to give me a huge donation. I mean a brand new Ecto basically. So, and the green one to boot, that's $10 extra, man. In case y'all didn't know it, this green one costs $10 more than the yellow one. I don't know what the price of that black one is. That they got one now that's black and the paint will scratch because it's painted from the outside. So now, thanks again, Troy. I mean, you're the man. You know how many people have wanted this truck? They've tried to talk me out of this truck. I know it's just an Ecto. Anyone can go buy one, but every time I'm camp somewhere or hanging out with friends, they always ask me if I want to sell it. And I always tell them no. Because the sentimental value of this truck being my first gift on the channel, for one thing, it's one of the things that kept me going, you know. I was like, kind of like, man, nobody watches my videos. And next thing you know, I got somebody sending me a truck. Well, he sent me other stuff first, actually, but sound simulator. That sound simulator is thanks to Troy. A bunch of the wheels I got come from him. I think the ones I got rid of, but I don't remember. But anyway, thanks again, Troy. I haven't forgot about you. The other day, he commented in one of my videos, and that's the first time I've heard from him in, geez, I don't know how long. Pretty much since he gave me all the last items he gave me. So, and then we got Eric from Eric's RC. He's been hooking me up really good too. And he has his own channel with his own things he needs to be working on, but yet he still helped me out. That's why I love this hobby, I ain't gonna lie. RC hobby has probably got more good-hearted people than anything I've ever seen. Some people are like, man, I like race cars. Yeah, well, the people on the other side of them race cars, they don't give a shit about you. They just want to win. Oops, can I save this? Nope, we're done. But when it comes down to RC, everybody's out to help everybody. It don't matter if we're in a comp competing against each other, heads up. If you have a broken part, the person you're going against will help you if he has it. You know, that's just the way we are. And that's why I don't think there's a better community out there. A lot of people out there that have their hobbies, but I think there's more love in the RC community than anywhere. For me, anyway. It's an addiction you got to watch out for, especially when you start enjoying making videos and doing these little scale shots. Even though I suck at it, it relaxes me. It's one of my favorite things to do. So anyway, I think we're done. Those green dollar store lights kick ass on this one. All right, guys.